Hey, come check out my latest idea for a Halloween DIY. The floral section this fall was particularly giving. I found so many new designs and different colors to work and play with. And then on the shelf next to the floral wall were these guys. These skull snack dishes were a very popular item this year, and an idea just came to me. Look at this. I just happened to be holding a bunch of flowers in my hands while looking at these skull dishes, and just like that, a new idea was born. I spent my time looking for the right design and the right colors to match each skull, and I was shocked by how gorgeous these looked. So I took them home and I took a bunch of flowers with me, and let's start arranging them. To be honest, not everyone has a knack for floral arrangement. You have to have a good eye for color and shape. I spent a little bit of time as a floral assistant, so I've been able to retain some tips and tricks. I want these arrangements to be high, so I'm adding in an extra block. I've already picked out my colors, and I'm picking out a central point. This central piece is the star of the show, which I'm going to build around. I'm surrounding the central point with more flowers, and then I'm going to use the blue foliage as a filler to fill in all those gaps in between. And don't forget about all the gaps in the back of the bouquet. I want the shape of my arrangement to be tall, so I've chosen a petite line flower to give length. It needed more fall flair, so I added a pine cone and these yellow pieces, making sure everything still matched. And, well, it looked pleasing to me. I could still see some gaps on the side, so I hot glued some moss to the rim of the skull, also being aware of the color of the moss so that it didn't clash. Next, it was time to do the red arrangement. I'm not a big fan of red flowers, but I had to make this work. I used the same method, building high and starting with the star of the show, the central piece, and then building around the central piece to fluff it out. I used black fall leaves as foliage filler, and I used these sparkly plastic twigs to give height and a little bit of spookiness. Next, the gold skull. Originally, I wanted to use burgundy or orange, but it wasn't looking too great, so I had to reimagine it with muted tones. With the toned down color, I was able to add a pop of orange, and it pulled together. This was the central piece that I began to build around. And since the moss didn't clash, I went ahead and added that to the rim of the entire skull, then filling in all the gaps. With the chrome skull, nothing seemed to match, and they were out of black flowers at the Dollar Tree, so I think I'm gonna save this guy for actual snacks. So what do you think? Would you do this yourself? Which one is your favorite? What would you do different? Let me know in the comments below.